Welcome to the first scouting session of the offseason. I'm Grant Cohn, joined by Jack Hammer, and we're going to be taking you through BYU quarterback Zach Wilson's extremely impressive performance against Louisiana Tech from this season. Jack and I went through it. We're going to go through it again with you guys in slow motion. We're going to show you the all 22, the end zone angle. We'll give you our observations. You can make your own, and we'll decide if this guy's the truth or not. You ready to do this, Jack?
I am. And as we're going through this, for those of you that are watching, try to put yourself in the position of an NFL coach or scout as you're watching this, thinking about the things that you see on Sundays and what quarterbacks have to go through at the NFL level compared to at the college level as we look at this.
Yeah, is this guy just a great college quarterback, or is he someone whose game will translate to the pros? Let's see if we can figure it out. This is one of his best performances. I think he goes 24 for 26 in this game. So let's see what he does. Starting at the beginning, let's see. This is 1st and 10.
Yeah, just a little quick hitch out to the outside. We see this as we go through this. Watch how many times he's having to actually make a read as compared to just catching the ball and throwing it.
Catch, throw. There's not even a 3-step drop. There was no read. He knew before the snap, based on how far this corner's playing off, that he's going to that guy, right? First play.
Yep. Yeah,
he's 7 yards.
Yep. He's determined, and it's open on either side. He just likes that matchup better. Yep,
absolutely. So again, nice throw. It's a gain of 8 or 9 on first down, but it's not something that's you're going to see a lot, that he's going to be able to do a lot in the NFL.
No.
All right, let's keep going. Next play, 2nd and 2.
The next couple of plays are going to be runs. They were a little fly sweep here.
And you notice the BYU scheme actually has a lot of similarities with the Niners. They seem to steal a lot of the same concepts with the motion.
There's a lot of similarity between the Niners and or that whole Shanahan-esque kind of a scheme.
Yes, agree. Okay, here we got 3rd and 1. He's under center. This looks like the 49ers. Let's see what he does here.
It's going to be a power.
What a handoff. That was a Jimmy Garoppolo-esque handoff. They're going to get the first down. Let's move on.
Let's go to the next. The next play is going to be a play action. This is another play right out of the 49ers kind of a playbook.
Yep.
Really easy throw. Not even doing anything. Just
boom. Seen this a million times.
Yes.
Mullins, Beathard, Jimmy. The quick tunnel screen, you might call it.
Yep.
Little
outside screen.
And yeah. Quick pass. Really not reading anything.
No.
Nice design. 1st and 10 again.
Now this next play here, this is going to be a nice one. He's going to take off to his right. This is a designed run though. Or designed scramble.
Yes, it is.
You can tell that by the way they block on the end.
Yeah, they block down right here.
Yep.
Boom. He rolls out, cuts the field in half. And this is such a nice throw.
Yeah, it's a nice ball.
This is why people compare him to Aaron Rodgers, because of the back shoulder throw while rolling right. It's like Aaron Rodgers to Jordy Nelson.
Yeah, and he does this a lot. That's one of the things as you watch him. The majority of his downfield throws end up being back shoulder throws.
But again, there's no one within 8 zip codes of him at this point.
No, he's got wide open, and this is just an easy play for his receiver. He puts it in a good position on the outside. So good ball placement.
It's not exactly the Aaron Rodgers cannon that people. I mean, but it's a good throw. It's a hell of a throw.
Yeah, it's 40 yards, on the move.
Yep.
But it's straight down the field. It's not a 40-yard like you'd be throw a fade or anything like that. So that's it.
Right. Part. It's not the hypotenuse.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. 1st and goal at the 9. He's in the pistol. They motion the running back next to him.
Yep, and they just run a little quarterback read, makes the defensive end miss, and then gets to the pylon.
This is what to me, his best trait is his quickness. He's extremely quick.
Yeah, he's got a good quick, first step.
Yep.
Explosive.
Yep, absolutely. His playing style to me is like Kyler Murray. He's a scrambler. He's not Kyler. He doesn't have Kyler Murray's quickness and arm strength, but I think he watches a lot of Kyler.
Yeah, this is the first series of the game, and they've gone down and scored, and he really hasn't done anything exceptional. I mean, the one throw is nice, but it's not. There's no reading really involved in that. He's looking out there. He's got a guy in the flat and a guy deep, and he takes the deep shot. So we haven't really seen him read a defense yet.
No, but he does have quick feet, and to me, that's his defining characteristic. Let's move.
He does.
Really, yeah. All right, let's move on. So here he is, 1st and 10 in the pistol. Handoff.
Nice little gain of 10.
They got a really nice offensive line in BYU. You might notice.
They sure do.
I mean, jeez. Okay, let's keep going. This is now 1st and 10 again. Straight drop.
Pretty much the same thing as the first play, just a little bit deeper on the route. This is a really good throw because of the fact that look how far he's having to throw it. In the college game, the hashes are further apart, so this is a longer throw than he'd make in the NFL.
That's right. Talk about the hypotenuse.
Yeah. You know, it's a real simple read. Nice, easy, but he makes a good throw.
Yes. Now let's check it out from the end zone. I'm going to nitpick him because here's what he's not going to have on the 49ers. Look at this pocket, Jack.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, whoa.
And this is one of the things that I was talking about throughout the season, especially towards the second part of the season when he started to get more traction on him as far as his height. Look at that. You know, he's not going to get that very often from the 49ers, especially in a situation like this. He might get it if he's running out of play action, but he's not going to get the ball, drop 3 back, and have, 5 yards on either side of him to throw this ball.
Exactly. He starts off on the hash. He drops straight back and is basically able to crow hop into this throw. And he nails it, but it's like he has a lot of space to move into it. In the NFL, there's going to be guys right in his face. Can you make this throw off your back foot?
He's able to hitch up and get his get his weight behind him.
Yep, you see a lot with him.
That amount of space, that's a lot of space compared to what he's going to see, especially if he's with the 49ers with what we've seen out of their right tackle.
No question. All right, let's move on. Now we got 1st and 10 on the left hash.
Yeah, this is going to be I think this is a run. Yeah.
Yeah, handoff. Okay.
This next play is kind of an interesting one as we roll through it. Because when you watch this play, it looks like he's actually reading the defense, but he's not. This is a screen.
Yeah, it really is. Check it out. These guys are blocking, right?
Yeah, it's just a little underneath screen. The tight end and the receiver are both looking to block those guys in the middle, and they missed the guy on top.
You used to see Greg Roman draw up plays like that for Colin Kaepernick and Alex Smith with the Niners, right?
Yeah, they ran that a lot with Michael Crabtree and 3rd and 10 situations and stuff like that.
There you go. Yep, absolutely. So
this one, perspective. Part of what kills it is that he throws this ball behind him.
Right. Yeah.
So he has to turn around, so he loses his momentum.
Yep. Okay. So now we got 2nd and 9.
Because if he catches that ball in the run, he might be able to make a move.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a bad throw. He might have been able to beat this guy.
Yeah, he might have been able to at least sidestep him and get a couple more yards up the field without just slowing it down.
Okay. So we're looking for NFL throws. We know he has a good arm. We're looking for NFL reads and throws.
Mm-hmm. They run a little option here for no gain.
Okay. All right. Okay, so now we get 3rd and 9.
Yeah, 3rd and 9, and they're gonna run a little. They're gonna go back to their curl game.
Okay. Again, like the first play of the game.
Exactly, except for it's a longer throw now, but it's the same thing. One step, turn and throw it.
And you can see it's look at this defense, man. Louisiana Tech. So this guy's playing 8 yards off. All right, it's wide open on 3rd and 9. Can he even make the tackle, or is he going to give that up too?
No, he makes the tackle.
Oh, good for you, buddy.
It's an easy throw, easy pitch and catch. It looks like they're playing in a soft cover 3.
Yes. And again, look at his space to move into the throw. It's a really nice pocket, great offensive lineman. Nice throw. All right.
It was 2nd and 9 here. They only gained 8, so now they're stuck with 4th and goal. But who does this quarterback sneak remind you of?
That's what I was thinking. This is the same exact problem the Niners have. This is Nick Mullins right here. Boom, ball's out. Ball's out.
Top of it.
Yep. But this ends up being a touchdown?
No, they call it back because it's
okay.
Since he fumbled it, it can't be advanced.
Okay, yeah, football rules.
I think that's what it is. Either that or they rolled them down. One of the two.
Let's see. Let's make sure. It's 7-7. You're right. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So turnover on downs. They get the ball back down. All right.
Ugly quarterback sneak there. But this next play is actually one of his nicest plays. It actually gets called back. But this is a really good one. I like this play because as you watch it roll, he actually gets pressure on this play. He actually has to make a move here. And he's trying to throw this ball over the middle, but it's covered. And so he's got pressure and he turns and gets his check off. It's a nice little play by by the quarterback.
It is, absolutely. Let's see it from his perspective. You rarely see him under pressure, but the right tackle whiffs. It's a little late out there.
Yeah, he's
Nice
trying to hit
completion.
he's trying to hit that guy over the middle, and he's got a linebacker in front of him, and the referee is right there too. But look at his footwork. He's not staying. He's turning sideways to the line of scrimmage, and he's kind of all over the place. Watch his feet when he hits the back of the drop. He's trying to throw there as he's moving. He's kind of twisting a little bit instead of staying.
He wants this here. He's reading the
and,
right side of the field. Yeah.
Yeah, and he's pulling away. Instead, he should be stepping up. If he steps up, that guy's going to be behind him. So the coaching point on that from him, if you're watching this, is you want him to step up into the pocket because you can see the huge pocket up front.
Right. Absolutely.
Instead he's moving away.
That's what I was thinking when I watched this initially. That he can scramble. Like there. That is definitely holding. Yeah, he can scramble. But then, go. You're faster than that guy. Also, what I noticed was on the left side, I don't think he's reading the left side of the field at all because this wide receiver is going to be open. And I think they give him a lot of half-field reads. But I guess he doesn't have time to pull that off.
Yeah, that's true. If he had stepped up, he would have. That's the thing.
That's the thing.
You got to be able to see the field and step up. And there's another play later on that's going to be a really nice throw where you can tell he's not even looking at the other side of the field. It looks like he actually takes a look over there real quick.
He does. The guy's open. I don't know. Let's check it out one more time.
Watch right
there again.
Right here.
Yeah. Quick look to the left. Doesn't really look at him. All right. Well.
And that could be part of why he's opening up is because maybe that's his second look. He's going to look over that way, and that's why he's opening up his hips.
That would make sense, but he never really committed to looking over there.
No, he didn't.
Okay.
It was quick.
It was quick. Second. Okay, so now that was a holding penalty, 1st and 20. Let's see what he does here. This looks like the Niners.
Yeah, they were a little run play.
Yep. Okay, so now you got 2nd and 19, basically.
And we're going to see a couple of them go back to their quick game here.
Yep. Louisiana Tech rushing 3. Quick slants. Then get 3rd and long. Pocket.
Just catching the ball, boom, boom, and throwing the ball. No reading going on past post snap. This is all predetermined.
Yes. Okay, so here we got 3rd and long. 3rd and 14. They're actually rushing 5. Again, quick pass, curl. They're going to have to punt.
Yeah, and it's the same thing as we've been saying. He's catching the ball and throwing. He's determined right now. Right now he knows that where he's throwing the ball, he's taking it and throwing. He's not even looking anywhere else on the field once the ball snapped. Okay,
so we still haven't seen him really do NFL things yet. Although we do see a good athlete.
Yeah, he's definitely a good athlete. There's no taking that. He's a good athlete. He has a good arm. It's not elite. I don't know if I'm going to say it's elite, but it's definitely a strong arm that can make all the throws that are required.
Extremely quick feet.
Mm-hmm. This goes right back to the 49ers again, like we talked about earlier. Little play action screen to the outside.
Yep. So still one read throw after one read throw. Let's see if he gets into more difficult things later on.
He does. Let's go to his neck. If you can get down to where are we right now?
Here he is running.
Okay.
That's something he's going to do in the NFL.
Yeah, they run a little, and they get a face mask call, which is a good 15-yard penalty for him right here.
Yeah. Curious to see how he handles these hits in the NFL because he is the best athlete on the field in these games.
Yeah, and he's the good part about it here though, as he's getting ready to get hit, he slides, so he's not taking a hard hit.
Let's see, yeah.
Here we are with
a half slide. Yeah, at least he gets down.
Yeah, this one we're gonna see him do a little boot action.
All right. See another 49ers type play here. He's under center. Play action, turns his back to the defense, boots out. Quick feet. Eyes downfield.
They've got it all covered up.
Yep.
He just takes what he can.
Yep. I mean, he could have threw way back across the field, but that's risky. He takes what he can. It's the kind of play you'd see the Niners run.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And as you watch this game, as I watch this game, one thing I notice is that if he's under center, it's going to either be boot action with him, it's going to be play action with him, I should say, or it's a run.
Yeah.
As a defensive coordinator, this guy right here, this number 47, he's got to be taking better angles. Basically, his angle's got to be to the upfield shoulder of the quarterback, because that way, if he boots out, he's able to get him. If it's just play action, he's right in his face repeatedly.
That makes But
instead, he chases the ball repeatedly.
Right, so you won't have any straight drops when he's under center here.
Yeah, I don't in this game. I don't see him make one.
Interesting. And these are all like, manufactured looks by the coach. The kind of stuff that Kyle Shanahan does for CJ Beathard and Jimmy. Yes. Get him out of the pocket. Yeah. Okay, here we go. 2nd and long. What do we got?
Should we run to the left?
Another hand. All right.
Yeah.
3rd and 3. Okay.
They're going to run the ball here again for about 6.
Okay. Just hand off. Good call. It's wide open. All right. First down.
So, one of the things, if we pause it really quick, one of the things, when you talked with Brett last week was about the lack of red zone throws that we see from Zach Wilson. So here's a situation. This is about as close as they get. They're going to run on this one. You're going to see they're in cover 2 look. And watch the safety here. The safety actually opens up this play. I don't really like this throw as you roll it through. I think it's a completion. You're going to see a touchdown here. This is a ball that in the NFL level is going to get intercepted because the ball's in the air too long. It's not a deep throw. He gets air under this against cover 2. This ball's got to be on a line. And the reason that it's open is that safety makes a wrong read. Instead of just dropping back, this safety goes in the middle. He shouldn't, because the other safety's got that tight end running up the middle.
Yeah,
so he should be right there to take this away or a little bit closer. He's not. It's a decent throw. It's a completion, but it's not. As we're going to see later on in this game, there's a throw similar to this that he makes the throw. This one being up high, if this isn't the NFL, this is an interception.
Yeah. I will give him credit that it's a nice play fake. It's a really nice play fake. He turns his back completely to the defense, gets his head around quick, gets his feet underneath him. But yeah, let's look at it from the other. You're right about that. It would be picking the NFL. We picked.
Even for making that bad read, that ball's in the air too long, and he's able to get there. An NFL free safety is going to be able to make that play because he's going to be faster.
Yeah, the ball needs to come out. It comes out a beat late.
Yeah, it comes out a beat late, but the other thing too is this ball's got to be. You got to drive it against cover 2. When you're throwing that seam, the seam either down the middle or on the outside, it's got to be on a line because there's that window's small.
Yeah, and you know what? He can drive a football, but it's like he needs to really crow hop into it. And on this one, he doesn't. He kind of it's more of his hips and his upper body.
Mm-hmm.
Which is where I see he doesn't have the elite arm strength that even Derek Carr would have. Derek Carr's a strong arm.
Yeah. No, we're gonna like I said, we're gonna get to a play similar to this one a little bit later in the game, and you'll see the difference in the throw, kind of what I'm talking about as far as how that ball should have come out.
Definitely.
I'm almost thinking that because of the way the safeties played that so bad, he thought it was in cover 3 instead of cover 2, and that's why he threw the ball that way.
Interesting. All right, here's the next possession. Handoff on 1st down. 2nd and 11.
Yeah, they're going to run a little curl on this one. One step throw.
Boom, same stuff. That's their bread and butter, right?
Yeah, we see. Yeah, this is the BYU offense, and it's one of the reasons why I'm not super thrilled when at seeing this. If I'm the 49ers, am I going to trade up for this? And this is a good game of his.
You see a lot of curls and back shoulder fades, right?
Yes.
So in a sense, you're throwing to stationary targets.
Don't see a whole lot of having to read the defense once he gets the ball in his hands.
That's a good point. Go back to school, Zach.
It's stuff that we know that Shanahan does it because he's done it for Garoppolo last year. But that's one of the things when you're talking about Garoppolo's weaknesses last year in 2019 was his ability to get the drop back and throw the ball. Here's one that this play actually he's having to read, and it's a good read. It's a simple read, and he does a good job of it.
Yeah.
He's looking over here for the curl concept, which is something we see the 49ers run. It's covered well, and he comes back off underneath to the drag.
Yep. Absolutely. And
A
he
little
has
bit
all the time in the day in the world. Man, that's a nice pocket. Wow.
Yeah.
Look at that right tackle. Way better than Mike McGlinchey.
Yeah. So, I've been kind of ripping on him a little bit for certain things, but this is a situation where he's this time he's actually having to read after he's got the ball in his hands. But you're right.
You could argue this is his best throw of the game so far.
So far. But look at this is 7-on-7 flag football stuff.
It's 7-on-7 flag football stuff, and it's a 4-yard throw. Not that he can't do more stuff, but this is the closest thing he's done to an NFL play yet.
Yeah. And the reason why I say 7-on-7 flag football, for those of you that might not like that phrase, is because there's nobody around him. He's not having to move his feet. He's getting the ball. He's standing there. He can pop a soda and take a drink while he's waiting for the guy to come across.
They're rushing 3, and when the more this game goes along, the more you see it. It's like a Louisiana Tech. It's not working. It's not working. All right, Plan B. All right, here we go. What is this? 1st and 10. 1st and 10.
Yeah. So it's going to be this is going to be a play action scramble.
Again, he's booting, right?
No, I think
straight back.
Yeah, I think he's going to drop back. It's not going to be open, and then he's going to take off up the middle, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
He didn't like this one. Guess.
Well, this guy's running a wheel route, and if he throws that ball, he's got the guys on top of him. The only way he throws that ball is if it's he throws it short and hopes he turns around.
Yeah, like a back shoulder or something. But who knows if they have communicated that? So nothing's open.
Because I think that's a running back.
Nothing's on the left side of the field. Reading the right side of the field.
Yeah.
That's
this is
his design.
It's a concept similar to what we've seen the 49ers run.
Except the Niners will have use check leak out and run the wheel route, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Yes. Which is maybe the guy fell down and he was trying to. I don't know.
Well, it's out of play action, right? And so that's part of why it's always so successful. This is just a straight drop back, and Louisiana Tech is playing zone this whole game. So
yeah,
that kind of stuff's not going to be open against zone.
Good point. Unless
you have a bust.
This guy just falls. He's tackled, I guess. Yeah, that'll do it. He's looking for it. What the hell is that guy? Oh, okay. He really is a good scrambler.
Yeah, he has good feet.
Yeah,
for when he has to move, he's got quick feet. There's no doubt about that at all. He'd be a heck of a basketball player too.
No question. So running here?
Yeah, little run.
Yeah,
run for 5.
See the Niners use with the jet sweep. 3rd and 5.
3rd and 5. 1 step. Throw.
Is it going to be another curl?
Yep.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Dude, jeez. Good coverage. This is terrible. God, Louisiana Tech. What are you doing?
They're just sitting cover 3, and it's they're just sitting down in
they're covering grass.
Yeah, they're covering. Really, there's no reason for that guy to turn.
Oh boy. Well, good read in the sense that
yeah, it's quick. It's hit his last step. The guy turns and he throws it. Easy.
Jeez. Well, if he's going to play as a rookie in the NFL, his coach is going to have to give him a lot of defined, predetermined reads. A lot.
Yeah.
Otherwise, he's going to need to sit.
Yeah. And this one's going to be a big play, but this one is one of those kind of plays where you kind of not this one. This is a run. Yeah, the next pass play here. This is one of those plays. It's a big play, but you really got to wonder why he's so spooked in the pocket right here.
Sure. That's nice. That's good protection. That is still good protection. Good protection. Oh. So as soon as his running back falls down, he starts running around. So the running back goes down there, and now he's spooked.
Yep. And this is the playground-esque kind of play like you've talked about. Yeah.
You're going to get in trouble doing this in the NFL. That's what Johnny Manziel kind of tried to do.
Exactly. He's turning around, and at this point, he doesn't know what's going on behind him. He's just moving. That's not how you're taught to move in the pocket. I'll tell you that.
This is a guy who's going to fumble a lot in the NFL, Jack. Early on, you can't.
Yep. In the NFL, he's going to do that, and he's going to get hit by the guy coming off the other edge. And this is just a fantastic catch out here. I think that's Romney that makes this catch. It's a fantastic catch.
Yeah. Hell of a throw too. Let's give him credit.
Yeah.
Yeah. but all that movement beforehand isn't translating. Oh boy, it's dangerous. But quick setup of his feet. I just really like how quick his feet are. Man, he does have some nice tools. Boom, quick, ooh, boom, and yeah, it's a nice throw. Hell of a catch.
It is
Perfect.
It's good on both. It's
yeah.
Only his receiver is going to catch that, and he gets up there, and that's a really nice catch.
I gotta say, his highlights are a lot of fun. That's great. That's great.
And he's got
a player.
Yeah, and he's got really good targets. These receivers are really talented for the college level.
No doubt. He has that BYU team's pretty good. It's the reason they only lost one game.
Yeah.
All right, so they're down at the 1 here. Be nice to see him throw, but they won't. They'll run.
Yeah, they'll hand off for a touchdown here.
Touchdown, boom, good call. All right. 1st and 10. This is right before halftime, so they're going to go hurry up.
No, it's going to be a QB draw this time.
Oh, okay. It's a good play for him. Kyler Murray play right there. Boom. He's got a nice little. He's quick. He's got to learn to go feet first, but yeah, he's quick.
He's got wheels.
He's got wheels. Wheelson. As Botan would say. Zach Wheelson.
Wheelson.
Yeah. Wheelson. All right. Nice run. That's got to be part of his game in the NFL. It really has to be.
Yeah, it does. He's going to have to use his legs. All quarterbacks have to use their legs at some point.
No question. All right.
This is going to be this one's a designed rollout, similar to what we saw earlier in the game.
Yes, with that seal block there.
Yeah, and a nice little throw it's a curl.
Yeah.
Boom.
Boom. He likes the curl. Guy's open. Guy's really, really, really open now. And he just gets the better. I like the little pump fake. Let's check it out. It's nice. I don't know what it accomplishes, but it's nice.
Well, he's trying to get that guy up off of his feet because he's got to try to get it around him in order to get the
tick. It's nice.
He wants to throw it a tick earlier, but he can't.
Right. And he really does have a very quick release.
Yeah, it's quick. This is a nice throw on the move to be able to, that's a nice little whip right there.
Yeah. Very confident athlete. Attempts difficult things. Yeah, I like watching him. Part of the reason is he's got all the time in the world.
Definitely.
Yeah.
And this is a terrific throw. It's a quick read, quick throw, but that's a long throw. We talked about that from the opposite hash throw on the curl, but now he's doing it on an out.
Deep
it's
out.
That's just a long ball. That's what 10 yards downfield, I think, right there, maybe 12.
Absolutely.
In the NFL, you're looking at, if that ball's on the opposite hash in NFL, that's about a 15 to 16 yard out.
It's a very nice throw. He also gets a lot of space to move into it. He's offensive lineman. Boom. All right. Next one.
Yeah. And this next one's let's see here. Where are we? Oh, this is another one where it's just watch the amount of time that he has in order to find the open receiver here.
Yeah. Okay. Oh man, that guy's wide open. All right. So the pressure's going to come across the center's face.
This is a nice one. This is one of the better ones as far as him, sitting in the pocket, and this is good movement within the pocket. He's keeping himself ready to throw the whole time.
Yes. Yes.
He turns right back to the left. He finds his man and gets rid of it.
Yeah. You get the feeling in this game against Louisiana Tech, he could run in circles as long as he wanted behind line of scrimmage.
Yeah, a lot of times he could have.
He could have just bought as much time as he wanted. Which is it's a fun place to be.
Yeah.
For him.
Uh-huh.
All right.
And then, earlier, and they're going to go back to the seams concept here and watch the difference in the ball that he throws. He's going to be throwing to the man at the bottom of the screen on the little, but he gets a lot more zip into this one.
Yeah, that's probably the best throw he made in college right there.
Yeah, it's a really good throw. It's a good ball. Once again, number 4, I don't know what he's doing. He's trying to undercut it, and he takes himself out of the play.
Dude, the guy's got a runway to make this throw, man. Goodness. Look at that. Where is this team? Louisiana. Sorry. Nice throw. Yeah, he gets everything in. That's it. That's the hardest he can throw a ball.
Yes.
That's everything. Boom. Crow hop. Boom. Nice throw. Beautiful. He's got an arm.
Yeah. And if you go back to the all 22 view, just watch the safety here. This safety should be
number 4, who you hate.
I think that's number 4 on this one. Yeah. I don't hate him, but I don't know what
You're not drafting him onto your NFL team is what you're telling me.
No, he's doing a good job here, but there's just no reason for him to break forward like he's doing.
I see. They really are playing cover 2, and he's not helping this guy.
Not at all. Yeah. It's just a bad angle.
That is.
This is great throw.
Great throw. Yeah.
Steps into it, and we talk a lot about he's not going to have that kind of space, but we saw the 49ers have a lot of success at protecting out of play action.
Yes, no question. No question. That's absolutely because they have those max protect looks with 7-8 blockers.
Yeah. So he's not going to have that much. He wouldn't have that much room, but he'd have the ability to probably make this throw.
Yeah. And he has the ability to create his own space by moving, which is one of the one of the draws with him.
Yeah.
He can move, he can reset, he can extend the play. I like that. All right, here we go. He's up 1,000,000 points. Yep.
It's going to be playing.
Still in the first half? No, second half.
Start of the third quarter here. It's going to be play action.
All right. This looks like a 49ers play.
And his tight end looks like George Kittle.
Yep, the underneath route.
Yeah, he's looking short, and then the last read would be deep, but this guy's covered, so he goes back inside. Yeah. And then he just makes a play.
Yeah. Nice. Definitely something you would see him do on the Niners.
Yeah.
He just really gets out of the pocket quickly, those first few steps. I like that. They're going to 10 again.
Yeah, they're going to be going play action. He's going to hit this deep out. This is a nice throw.
Yes, it is.
He has a touchdown, but he doesn't.
Yes, he does. Boom. See, this is the Emmanuel Sanders route right there.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
He does have a touchdown, but he's not reading the field.
No, when you watch this one from the end zone, you'll see that he never looks. He hits the bat. He's looking there the whole time. You can tell by the way his body's already. I mean, look at all that room in front of him. He's got 5 yards between him and the line of scrimmage.
He's got the Berlin Wall in front of him. Jeez.
Now that's what we talked about. We're talking about the competition that he's playing. We're not talking about it because he's playing at BYU or even the teams that he's playing, but he's not being challenged really.
No, not at all. And he doesn't even care to look the right side of the field because he knows the left side is going to be open. But you did miss out on a touchdown. It doesn't matter because you're up by 800 touchdowns already. But it's an interesting thing to notice.
Yeah, so the positive takeaway is you're seeing really good arm strength here. The negative takeaway is he's not seeing the field.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. All right, let's move on.
We can skip the next play. It's a little run. They're going to get a hold, so it puts them in first and long.
First and 18.
Yep. He's going to look to try to hit the running back on a wheel out here, and it's going to be covered originally. So then he pulls back, and he's going to come to his tight end.
You say originally. He breaks free a little bit.
Yeah, he does. He comes open late.
Yeah.
What I don't like about this one is there's just no reason for him to make this throw the way that he does. He's so off balance. Watch his footwork.
Yeah.
There's just if he's going through this as a progression and he's looking out here, boom, then his next one should be in the middle. Boom, it's covered, so his feet should be straight.
Yeah, reset your feet.
Yeah, it shouldn't be as off balance as he is.
This is just undisciplined. You have more than enough space.
Yeah, it's just kind of late. Getting lazy with your footwork.
Right, which is something we've seen from Jimmy Garoppolo and something that Kyle Shanahan he's kind of a stickler about.
Yeah, we see it from this is a CJ Beathard-esque throw in the last 2 weeks of the season.
Good call. Your feet splayed. You're throwing against your body. You're not working that's not okay. Zach, you got to me. I mean, look, he might end up being a hell of a quarterback, but I really think this is a guy who would benefit from 1 year on the bench.
I think so too. I don't think he's a guy that's going to be able to step in. I don't think he's going to be able to process the entire what they're going to be asking him to do fast enough in the NFL.
No. Now, if he got to sit behind Patrick Mahomes for a year and then take over Mahomes, he might be able to run that Kansas City offense. I don't know, but you throw him on the Jets next year and say start week 1, good luck.
Yeah, no, that's bad news.
That's
Especially,
bad news.
Especially not only the struggles that he's going to have with understanding what's going on in front of him. The Jets have terrible weapons. It's
exactly. It's a situation for failure.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's not really seasoned. There's no way to set him up for success by putting him on the field.
Yeah,
in New Jersey next year.
Yeah, we're pretty much done at this point because there's not really a whole lot more that goes on. He's gonna
run the ball out, right?
Yeah, play action boot for a score.
He's quick.
At this point, they're blowing him out. They know it, and
there's not a ball.
Yeah, they're running the ball. They throw a little screen. He gets a pass batted down. There's not a whole lot going on. He throws a couple of balls right at the end of.
Yeah,
about 1:37 of the third quarter.
Okay, let me see if I can get over there. Boom. Wow,
ha! Magic.
Right. Yeah, magic. Thank you. Tape. Okay.
It's going to be a throw. He's under center, so of course he's going to be a runner or play action.
Yep. Booting out. Curl. Beautiful.
Just a little curl flat concept, and he gets it in there. It's a nice ball.
Yeah. I gotta say, a guy who a lot of one read throws, a lot of throws on the run, a lot of throws to wide receivers running curl routes. He's awfully like Mitchell Trubisky. It's a lot like Mitchell Trubisky.
Yeah, there's a lot of that. He's throwing the ball. He throws the ball downfield better than Trubisky did, even at North Carolina, I think.
I agree.
But there's a lot of similarities.
There's a lot of similarities. Okay. And I like Mitchell Trubisky, so I'm not trying to take a shot at Zach Wilson. Is that it? Is that all we got for him?
No, there's one more here.
Okay.
The next play.
Okay. Here we go.
It's his this is his favorite deep ball. It's a back shoulder fade.
It's a nice throw.
Now he does a good job when he throws them because he gets those balls out quick and he gets it to the outside, which means that he gives his receiver a chance. That defender is going to have to run through his receiver to get to the ball. So it's really good ball placement. So that's what you like about that. But you see that repetitively from him.
It seems like the best routes he throws are curls, back shoulder fades, outs, and fades. What do you think?
Pretty much, yeah. I mean, look what we saw in this game. We saw curls, back shoulder fades, and a couple of seams against cover 2.
What we didn't see is him really attempt a single pass in the red zone.
No, we didn't see one pass from the red zone. We didn't see him take the ball from under center and drop back.
Nope. We didn't really see him hit a second read throw more than once.
Yeah, I mean, you can count on one hand the number of times that he's actually reading the field past the time he gets the ball in his hands from the snap. So those are the concerns that I would have after watching this game. Those are the concerns. The positive traits jump out. Those are easy to see.
Yes.
And the other thing too, as we go through this series of looking at him, this was his best game, or one of his better games, not his best game, but one of his better games of this season. When we come back next week, we're going to look at one of his games from last year against Utah.
Yes.
And let's contrast and compare that a little bit as well.
See, to me, Zach Wilson would be the ideal quarterback to take in round 2. If you could get Zach Wilson in round 2 and sit him for a year, you love those traits. But in round 1, coming from BYU, there's a lot of pressure to play him right away. And where he's at this year, he might be the second quarterback taken. I think there's a good chance he's going to go to a bad team, play too soon, and get, I don't want to say ruined, but the thing that happens to a lot of young quarterbacks in the NFL.
I agree. I think if he goes early, that's what's going to happen. Like if he goes to the Jets, like you said, or something like that, that's going to be a really bad situation for him. If you're the 49ers, if you can get him at 12 and you're going to put him without having to move up and trade draft picks, and you can get him at 12 and sit him behind Garoppolo for a year, that's a good situation.
Yeah.
That's where you'd want to go. But if I'm John Lynch, I am not trading up to take Zach Wilson.
No. And I don't think that he showed enough NFL plays on this tape to take him in round 1, even if you like his quick feet, his quick release, his strong arm, his traits. I don't think he showed enough that honestly translate. I mean, if you put him behind the 49ers offensive line and put him in a situation where on 80% of his throws, he has bodies within a yard of him, and on 55% of his throws, he has to reset and move before he throws. That's a whole new world for him.
Yes.
It's a whole new world.
Yeah. And the biggest, if you want to go take a look at, between now and next Wednesday, if you guys want to go take a look, go ahead and check out his game last year against Hawaii in the Hawaii Bowl and watch his performance in that game, because in that game, he's got guys around him all day long. He plays okay, but it's not at all like what we saw today, or even, what we're going to see next week.
Yeah. I mean, when you're scouting these quarterbacks, you're trying to see a guy who has experience with bodies around him and isn't too flustered by it, because that's the NFL game. I mean, how often do you see an NFL quarterback drop back and have pockets like Zach Wilson had in this game? Very rarely. It doesn't happen very much.
Yeah, if they're dropping back 30 times, that might happen 5 or 6 times a game.
Maybe
if they're lucky.
Yeah, and it seems the way that the NFL is evolving is every year the pass rushers get faster and the offensive linemen stay the same. So it's tougher and tougher and tougher for quarterback. That's why all these fans want mobile quarterbacks. You got to be able to. I mean, look at Jared Goff. Guy throws a nice ball, but he kind of folds when bodies are around him, and you couldn't see that with him at Cal because the ball was coming out so quickly. So you got to worry. You got to look at that.
That's a good point, because you never really saw him do that. He saw all the kind of similar things that we're seeing today, where it's quick, get the ball, get it out, and exactly.
Yeah. And the final thing before we go is what Brett said, and I think it was one of his best observations, is the NFL is very much a bend but don't break defense kind of league, where a lot of times defensive coordinators will almost concede everything until the red zone. And what separates the elite quarterbacks from everyone else is the guys who can score touchdowns down in the red zone with their arm or however they do it. We didn't see that from Zach Wilson. It's just not something that he did much at BYU.
No, we didn't. Yeah, we don't see it. We didn't see it at all in this game. And it's 100% correct. We see that with the 49ers every week, right? That's the way the 49ers defense attacks the opposition. They're going to let you work the way down the field. If you can be consistent and get down there, good for you. But once you get down there, we're going to toughen up, and you got a small windows to throw the ball into, and we're going to come after you.
Grant, I consume all of your content, but most of this breakdown felt biased and through a negative lens. I'm sorry you feel that way, Eric. We really do. We tried our best to showcase his physical gifts, which are they burst off the screen. He was the most athletic player in this game by a wide margin. We just feel like he's not NFL ready. But we're not writing him off.
Yeah, and I can understand why he would say it's negative, because we're analyzing the game.
Right.
We're looking at this. We're not trying to sugarcoat it and say, look how great this guy is. We're saying, here's what he's doing, and here's the things that you would be concerned about if you're watching him play. Here's the things that you're going to like about it. And there's a lot of things to be concerned of.
Right. I mean, if you're a team that's considering drafting Zach Wilson in round 1, you have to look at him this way. You have to go over his tape with a fine-tooth comb and say, are you okay with him, not having this many one-read throws? Are you okay with him playing behind this kind of offensive line and having this much space? Are you sold, even though you really haven't seen XYZ? You can't check any of these boxes, but the things that you do see look good. I mean, are you sold? To me, not before pick 20. Not, if you had to take him in the top 20, that's scary to me. But if he lands behind Pittsburgh, if he lands behind Roethlisberger, if he goes to the right team, it could work out. It could work out. Yeah,
it's a situation in the NFL. You know how it is. Quarterbacks are always going to be overdrafted, so he's not going to go that late. He's going to go at the top of the draft, and he's going to,
he's going to play as a rookie.
Yeah, he's going to play as a rookie. He's going to struggle, and by the time he gets to year 4, he's going to be called a bum, and he's going to go to somebody else, and by that point, maybe he's going to play well. Like Alex Smith kind of thing.
Right. He could be Alex Smith. He could be Sam Darnold. Who knows?
And that's actually, as we bring up Alex Smith, that's really what we saw today was a lot of like what Alex Smith was when he was at Utah under Urban Meyer. A lot of catch the ball, one read throws. He's running the ball. Remember how athletic they said he was? Well, you were a little young at that point, but you know what I mean.
I do. Yes. And I think Zach Wilson is quicker than Alex Smith ever was.
Yeah.
So that's a good comparison. He's a lot like Alex Smith, but with a better downfield thrower.
Yeah.
But again, you notice all of Zach Wilson's highlights come between the 20s.
Yep.
He's a middle of the field player. When the field compresses, I'd like to see more. Well, if it's is he going to be no, he's a junior. He's not going to be at the Senior Bowl. That's too bad. Well, hope you've seen enough to draft him with the top 10 pick NFL teams. This was fun, Jack. I'm looking forward to doing next week with him. And I'm also looking forward to doing Justin Fields, Kyle Trask, Trey Lance. Those guys are going to be interesting too, because the Niners may not have an opportunity to get Zach Wilson. Trask is going to be there. Lance is going to be there.
Yeah.
Fields may as well. So we'll see. We're going to have a lot of quarterbacks to look into.
Yeah, no, it'll be a lot of fun doing this.
All right, Jack. Thanks a lot.
All right. Thank you.